Scaling your law firm doesn't have to be difficult. It's all about mastering a few key strategies, systems, and mindsets. Welcome to the Scalable Law podcast, where we talk about how you can increase profit in your pocket and time in your calendar. My name is Carolee Fontanelli, and I have successfully scaled my firm so that it doesn't solely rely on me. Now I love teaching other law firm owners how to do the same. Let's transform your business starting now.
Welcome to another episode of the Scalable Law podcast. I'm your host, Carolee Fontanelli, and I'm so glad that you are here with us today. I just returned from a wonderful time in Bali with 15 law firm owners where we created content for a whole year. If you haven't seen my Instagram or you don't know anything about the retreat, what it was a gathering of 15 law firm owners where we had organized a studio in Bali. The studio is amazing. They have all of the gear that you possibly need, and there were 3 studios that were recording for 3 days straight, and everyone took time to record their content so that they can really market their law firms using video format. So that was both short form and long form, and they all came away with incredible content so that they can market their firms and really get people to know, like, and trust their legal brands. It was such a fun time. We kicked it off with a drinks evening, and we had lots of amazing time in the studio, but also outside of the studio. I mean, come on, we were in Bali. It was just next level amazing. Lots of great dinners, heaps of beautiful lunches, and zipping out, during studio recording time to enjoy what Bali has to offer. And then after the content recording was over, we all went to Ubud for a beautiful weekend of relaxation. Everyone absolutely needed it after that really hard work that they put in creating their content. So it was amazing. I loved it. We are going to run it again. We have a wait list. So if you go over to the website, www.scalablelaw.com, you will see the wait list there, and you can pop your name down if you want to come early next year, so early 2026. So today, what we're going to be talking about is my brand new amazing audit tool where you can audit your law firm freedom and profit. So this is where you can really work out where you're leaking time, profit, and control over your law firm and why you're not actually achieving the freedom or the profit that you really want to achieve. Today, we're going to dive deep into what it really takes to grow a law firm that gives you not just a bigger bottom line, but more time, freedom, and fulfillment in your firm. Today, I want to share something I've developed that's made a huge impact already on hundreds of law firm owners, and that is our Law Firm Freedom and Profit tool. This isn't just a feel-good checklist. It's a self-assessment tool that reveals with clarity where your business might be leaking time, profit, or control, and mostly what you can actually do about it. If you're a law firm owner who's feeling stretched way too thin, or like your team can't function without you, or that your profit margins just don't reflect all the hours that you're putting in, this episode is 100% for you. So let's get into it. So why did I create this audit? Well, let's be honest, running a law firm can be complex. And most of us start off on full-on operator mode. We're managing client files, leading the team, chasing invoices, answering questions, and somewhere in there, we are all trying to grow our law firms. But what I've learned, both in my own law firm and working with other principals inside Scalable Law, is that you can't scale chaos. And would you really want to scale chaos? If you have a firm that's chaotic now, why would you want to scale that? You need it to be calm and then scale. That's where you're going to find your profit and your freedom. So what I've done is I've created this Law Firm Freedom and Profit audit It's a powerful diagnostic tool, and it's going to help you by giving you a clear score across 5 critical areas of your law firm. So these are the 5 critical areas that we look at: your leadership and time management, your systems and processes, your time and delegation, your financial control and profit and data, as well as your well-being and lifestyle. So the reason I have your well-being and lifestyle in there is because the reason that you started a law firm in the first place was because you wanted a better lifestyle, no doubt. So it's really important that as we're growing and scaling our firms, that we actually achieve the lifestyle component as well. So each section asks you to rate your current reality on a score of 1 to 5. And by the end, you're going to have a total score out of 140. That score is your firm's freedom and profit score. So I'm so excited for you to do this. So let me break down what each score means. So if you score between 110 and 140, what that means is that you've built a sustainable, profitable firm with freedom baked in there as well. It's time to scale with intention. If you get a score of 85 to 109, you're on the right track, but there's still fragmentation and you're probably feeling some stress, and the profits may not be exactly where you want them to be. If you score between a 60 and an 84, you are stuck in operator mode. It's all on you. You're the glue holding everything together, and right now your firm is probably not that scalable. And if your score is below 60, this is the red flag zone. This is danger zone. You're likely on the verge of burnout, and your firm just isn't serving you in the way that it should be. There's no judgment here with any of this. I've been in every zone myself. The audit is about awareness so that you can start making intentional changes, because you're going to see when you do the audit exactly what needs plugging up in your business. So let's break down each section. So the first section that I mentioned was about leadership and management. This part looks at how much of your time you spend on the business versus in the business. Do you have CEO time blocked out? Can your team make decisions without you? It's asking you questions around those sorts of things. If you went offline for 4 weeks and your firm would collapse because you weren't there, this section of the audit is going to uncover that for you. The next section is about systems and processes. This is about, have you documented all of your systems, operations and processes in your law firm? And are you onboarding and offboarding in an automated way? How many times a day are people coming and asking you how to do things, and your systems and processes are in your head rather than documented? This is about operational hygiene. If things aren't written down, they don't scale. So this is really about getting all your systems and processes out of your head or off people's desktops and into one systems and processes document that's going to help you to run your firm. The next component is about team and delegation. Now, this is a really big one. And I ask questions around if you have a leadership layer or if your team is proactive. Are you hiring strategically? And can you really rely on your team to deliver smooth legal services on your behalf? If you're still the bottleneck in every decision in your firm, it's time to rethink how you lead. And this audit is really going to point this out for you and really specifically show you where you might need to fill in some gaps and do a little bit of work. Next up, we have financial control and profit. Here's where the numbers matters. Do you know the data in your firm? Do you know your margins? Do you know your cost per lead? Do you know how many inquiries you're getting versus how many are converting into clients? Profit isn't accidental. It's engineered through all of these systems, data collection, and through smart pricing. So this is where we really dig deep into the financial aspect of the business and really work out what gaps are missing and how we can fix those for you. Lastly, I want to talk to you about well-being and lifestyle. Yes, this is absolutely part of the audit, because what's the point of having a successful law firm if you're too stressed and exhausted to enjoy it? The point of you starting your law firm was so that you could have a better time with your family, so that you could have flexibility, so that you could have more profit in your pocket. And those are the things that really bring you a great lifestyle. So this section asks you about burnout, about how often you're taking holidays and breaks, and are you living for the firm, or is the firm helping you with your lifestyle? As you can see, some of these questions are hard-hitting, and it's really going to help you to understand where the leaks are in your business and why you don't have exactly the profit or the freedom that you really want. It's going to help you to really look at working on the parts of the business that are going to really move the needle forward for you in the next 12 months. So that's why I have created this audit for you. If you haven't taken the audit yet and you want to grab it, it's completely free and it only takes about 10 minutes to complete. It's going to give you those amazing results so that you can really pinpoint where you need to be spending your time. I often find that in a business as a law firm owner, you know that things aren't perfect, but you just don't know exactly what next to work on because there's so many things to be working on all the time. So this freedom and profit audit is really going to help you to pinpoint what next to work on, what are the lowest hanging fruit and the things that you really need to work on now to get your firm moving to the next level. So once you complete it, you'll not only get the score, but you're going to see exactly where to focus your energy, whether it's building systems, hiring leaders, or improving your profit margins. You're going to see it in black and white in front of you. And if you're serious about fixing the gaps, I can help you with a free strategy session. So this isn't a sales call, it's a genuine one-to-one to unpack your audit to help you move forward fast. So I want to let you know that whether you are in the red zone or whether you are scaling towards freedom, awareness is power, and this tool is designed to give you exactly that. So I really encourage you to head over to www.scalablelaw.com. It's on the front page there. You will see it. It's a free resource and it's just going to be amazing to see where you're at. If you have loved this episode today, share it with another law firm owner who might be feeling stuck. I would love that if you did that. I would also love it if you subscribed, and even better yet, leave me a Google review. That would be amazing. We've got more real actionable episodes coming up to help you scale with sanity and without burnout. So stay tuned next week for another episode. Thanks for tuning in, and I will catch you next week. Bye for now.
Thank you for listening to the Scalable Law Podcast, brought to you by the Scalable Business Lounge. If you would love to know how you can get more clients without relying on referrals, head over to scalablelaw.com to watch my free masterclass. Until next time, you have got this.